Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Darkplace. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. This is the last episode of the series, man. You're gonna really miss the show, man. This show is wacky as heck. It is crazy. I really enjoy it. The stories are ridiculous and make no goddamn sense. It's just it's all around goofy. And of course, I said it's right in my alley. I mean, I talked to you guys about, after the first episode, I talked to you guys about how Black Dynamite kind of reminded me of something very similar. Not exactly, but similar too, with how goofy it was. I've been really enjoying the show a lot. It's a very silly show. Sucks that it's going to be over, but I will be watching, the extras from that came with the DVD. I was able to find those because you guys asked me about that. They weren't included on Amazon, but I found the extras from the DVD and I'll watch those. And then we'll get a poll put up for that. And then the book came in as well, so I'll be reading the book too for it to reading this. It's pretty cool. It's cool looking book as well. I mean, I don't know, some people don't really care about that, but I like good looking covers and like a good looking hardback and stuff. But yeah, man, I look forward to reading the book. Look forward to jumping into the last episode. Sucks that the series is over, but we will be watching the extras. And then, as I said, I have the poll up, and then we'll vote on whatever's coming next. Alright, folks, let's just go ahead and jump into it, and we'll talk about it more at the end.
He whisked off her shoes and panties in one movement, wild like an enraged shark, his bulky totem beating a seductive rhythm.
Bulky totem.
Mary's body felt like it was burning, even though the room was properly air-conditioned. They tried all the positions, on top, doggy and normal. Exhausted, they collapsed onto the recently extended sofa bed. Then a hellbeast ate them.
It escalated quick.
Welcome, friend. I'm Garth Marenghi, horror writer, although I also pen westerns and erotica to keep my oar in with other fields of literature. I've always loved the great tragedies. King Lear, The Poseidon Adventure, Superman 2. And when I wrote, directed and starred in Garth Marenghi's Darkplace, I set out to continue that grand tradition. This Eve's yarn is a simple tale of heartbreak. An eternal story of love and loss set against the backdrop of an abortive alien invasion, though you don't actually find out it's abortive till the end of the show. It's my Romeo and Juliet, but less whiny. So, dear pilgrim, I give you my hymn to the heart with horror, along with interviews from myself, my publisher Dean Lerner, and the actor Todd Rivers. That way you won't have to think for yourselves, which is probably safer. Hold it gently, as you wouldst a lover lying in a field, nestled in the shade of a mighty oak tree. Perhaps you're gently petting, having just enjoyed a hamper of chilled white wine and a selection of continental cheeses. Bon appetit.
Ooh, a moment. Nature calls, if you know what I mean. I'll just leave you briefly by this air vent.
What is it?
I forgot to flush!
What? This is out of control.
Get me Dr. Rick Douglas, MD, now! Yes, I'll hold.
He's like the other dude that overacts in the wrong parts.
Is the most significant artist that I've ever worked with, and I've worked with Lulu and 4 other people. So we're talking creme de la creme.
My name is Dr. Rick Douglas, MD. A woman turned green last night. The porter said he saw her breathe in a green gas. Could this be linked to the green cloud of gas that was directly over the hospital's ventilation shaft? I was cruising down to Ward B to find out. I'd stopped out of my way to give Sanchez and Asher a lift, a courtesy for which they'd yet to thank me.
Why won't she be mine?
Oh no.
I wish I was more attractive like Douglas. Still, one can only dream.
I'm a one-track lover, down a two-way lane.
Come on.
Driving fast down the highway, rain. 'Cause the temperature's too high, traveling way too fast. And I knew our loving was too hot to last.
Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal video.
She's smooth, like ice, cold to the touch, and it isn't very nice when you're left alone. Your lady treats you badly if you hang on the phone. Take off, shove your loving on the wheel, put the pedal to the floor, 'cause you're heading for the hills. Gotta get away, can't take it no more. Man, you don't need this, leave her at the door. The door. Sanch, open the door. Open the door, Sanch.
Sorry, Thornton. Bad dream.
Count yourself lucky. Look at her.
It can happen. Like that. You can fall in love in an instant.
Todd's wonderful in this episode, and there are scenes with him and me where I think you're watching him as much as me.
Apparently she was in for a routine operation to have her toe shortened, which was really long, like a finger. The next thing she knew, this happened. All in all, she's a little off colour.
You shut your mouth, Liz.
No, you shut your mouth, Sanch. That was funny. If we lose our sense of humour in this place, we might as well kill
Stop crying
ourselves.
He's
immediately.
right, Sanch. One of the main reasons I went into medicine was for the laughs. That and the pussy. And that was about 10 years ago, if you'll pardon the expression.
That may be so, but that's no reason to mock this poor woman's condition.
No.
Look, I'm going to stay with her, talk to her, help her. It's called a bedside manner. Heard of it?
Word of yours, pal.
I've had it with you clowns.
He's acting like a jerk. Come on, Liz. Coffee's on me.
But coffee's free here.
Shh. She don't know that. I'll look after Liz. You get this skin sample analysed. And keep this stum. If Wonton gets wind of this, my arse is grass, and he's got a lawnmower. You dig?
10-4.
I thought he said like he's gonna give Liz roofies. She don't know that. She about to get something.
Funny.
I think he made the pussy comment earlier.
Something smells good.
It's egg in soup. Here, let me cut up your pork pie.
Whoops.
Ah, you've spilt. I'll get a nurse to help you out of that night dress.
I think I'd be more comfortable with a doctor's touch.
Of course.
As a horror writer, there are certain words you don't use when you're writing a sex scene. Balls, knickers, scro. It's not clever, it's not sexy, it's bad writing.
I read modern writers and it's
What is he
screw
gonna
this, he licked her, she sucked that,
Not
he
just
bit the
modern.
other, you know, someone put it there, he held it. It was at this frequency. I mean, where's the sensuality?
Exactly, where's he glided in liquid smooth? Where's her wispy mound?
What?
Where's her sacred V?
Honeyed lining.
Her mossy cleft?
Look at that. Makes you wonder what else is
Oh my god, these dudes are crazy.
All our broccoli must have come down from these skies billions of years ago. Over time, it's evolved, become less aggressive.
Broccoli from space. I wondered why it tasted odd.
This is serious, Thornton.
Come on, Dag, that was funny.
You're right, that was funny. I'm just worried about Sanch. How are we going to tell him that this time tomorrow the girl he loves will be a complete vegetable?
Broccoli.
I can cope with constant bereavement. He can't. Most people can't.
That's not all, Reed and Rick.
Isn't it?
No. Gavin, the hospital gas expert, just called. He handed me this.
Well, according to this, the broccoli spores can be passed on during the act of physical lovemaking.
But if it's passed to Sanchez, half of Romford could have it within the week.
If they have made love, there is a 50% chance Sanchez has got it.
Well, we're going to have to hope Sanchez dipped his wig. Otherwise, this could go nationwide. When I pray, and sometimes I do, I pray to myself. I pray that I can pull myself through. And if I'm lucky, I answer myself.
Champagne on ice,
This is so
between
full of
our five, and
himself.
make sure it's in a bucket. I want to surprise Linda.
great.
Now I'll have a double scotch, and I imagine my good friend here will have the same. To Linda, and her speedy recovery.
How can I tell him she's dying? It'll tear him apart. Sanch, I just saw Linda. She told me to tell you that she doesn't love you and that you should forget anything ever happened because it was meaningless. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that helped
That's
me
a
get through it.
goddamn lie. You can't stand it that this time I got the girl.
Don't walk away from me, lover boy.
Okay, buddy, let's dance. Jesus, been in the gym. Nice shot, buddy.
Look, I'll level with you. Linda's dying. She's turning into broccoli. It's very contagious. She must be boiled.
Boil Linda over my dead body, you bastard.
Knock it off, you two. This is a hospital.
He's out of line.
I'm out of
Shotgun.
line, he's out of line.
You're both out of line. Now, I'm not going to stand here and dance for you. I don't have to. Honestly, both of you in my office 5 minutes ago. So you'd best hurry up.
Look, they're gonna kiss.
Look, Sanch, I know all about Linda, and I'm sorry. God knows I am. Now, if Dad thinks that the only way to contain this is to boil her, then I'm backing him 110%. That means I could backtrack 10%, and I'd still be completely behind him.
You have no idea what this feels like, old-timer.
I've been there, hombre. When I heard my wife died, I could barely finish my lunch. But right now, Dag and I are more worried about your downstairs area.
Sanch, we know what's up with your meeting too. I saw you in the gents.
Mild discomfort, nothing I can't handle.
Tell Reed what colour it is.
Olive green, what of it?
Look, we're gonna have to lop it off, otherwise it'll spread. Now, I've asked Reed to assist me in the operation.
That rusty general, he's not been in surgery in 10 years.
I've had first-hand experience. I lost a ball in Korea.
No way am I letting him near the old boy.
I'd offer you my own if I could. But this is the only way.
It's the only way, Sanch. Otherwise it'll spread.
You're not getting my rub without a fight.
The next sequence in the show, alas, is lost.
These
The containing
jackasses.
can of film was destroyed in a drink-related misadventure in Fulham. It was an idiotic altercation, which I bitterly regret, both for personal and professional reasons.
What's this?
It's a dream catcher.
What's a dream catcher?
It's like a wind chime.
Then why don't you say wind chime? Thank you. Sanch will love this.
So stupid.
He loves wind, and he loves the sound of tinkling. And he loves you. She's gone. She's all yours, guys.
Thanks for saving my life.
You're welcome, little man. He's a good kid. You got to keep him off the smack, though, otherwise this will keep happening. Maybe you should try and get a husband, get some stability in your life, okay? Linda asked me to give you this.
What is it?
It's a dream catcher.
What's a dream catcher?
It's like a wind chime.
I think you should have it for saving my life.
Thanks, Sanch.
Wait! Thanks for that lift.
Paul so early.
With this show, I wanted to make people laugh and cry and shit themselves at the same time.
I fear that we are seeing an end to the quality of television that you and I should be able to take for granted.
As a horror writer, I don't ask for much. I just hope I've changed the way you think about life.
That's a lot to ask for.
Down a two-way lane.
To be honest, it's not a bad song. It's just they're goofy. Oh no, they're silly as heck, man. And of course, old boy. Oh my God, I can't even think of his name, but you know, Garth Marenghi. His arrogance just. I just feel like each episode it got bigger and bigger. It's just that he praised himself, like, bro. That's ridiculous, man. And of course, it flows through in a character as well. How what's his name was saying he wish it was like he was as handsome as him and all that stuff. So on there and when he's speaking in the the in between scenes, like the behind the scenes stuff, he just I don't know. The arrogance is crazy. It's funny. It's very funny to watch. And then the sexism as well, like how the lady gets some stability, get a husband in your life and get some stability. Like that's why her kids on doing drugs. This has been a really, really fun series, man. It's short. Of course, we knew it was gonna be short. We knew it was gonna be over very fast, but it sucks to see it go so fast. Somebody did ask me if I will be putting that other show on the poll. I forgot what it was called, but I do have it. I can't remember, but it's something. It was like another mini series that's connected to this in some way. But I'll add it to the poll. I can't remember. You sent it to me in a message. I got it. I have it on the list though. I just have to put it on there. I just don't remember exactly what it was, but I'll get it on there. I thought they were gonna mention the actress again as well about like what may have happened to her, because I know in this world or whatever, they said she's missing. So, I mean, she's in the episodes, but they said she's like missing, supposedly missing in real life, which is crazy. I guess they just didn't bother to cover that again because they don't really care that much about it, which is another just bogus in its own right. And what's his name? Richard looked like goddamn Michael Jackson in the Smooth Criminal video, that with that striped suit and the overalls and the white pants and the white hat and stuff. That's what he looked like to me. Dude started busting out in a rap like, oh no. I'm pretty sure that song is somewhere. I might download it so I can listen to the lyrics. Alright folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.